How you doing, folks? I'm here today at Baden Hall Fishery. I'm fishing on the middle pool. It's mid-January, January the 22nd. I've been fishing there for about 2 hours. I just wanted to talk to you about this place really, and fishing at this time of year. So I fished this for the first time, I think it was November 2018. And to be honest with you, I fished it for carp, just normal mass fishing tactics, and then ended up with about 30 pound of silvers, which was nice, absolutely nice. My nephew came down here about 2 months ago, and he had about 60 pound of skimmers from here, and I thought, you know what, that's a proper bag of silvers over there. So I thought, okay, I'll come down, and with it being winter and the carp shutting up shop, and just to get some bites, and to be honest with you, just to be out on the bank again after what was a busy couple of months in retail where I work. So I thought, I'll come down. I fished it last Monday, just brought me feeder rods, fished 2 lines, one at 25 metres, one at 40 metres. It was really evident that the more bait you put in for the feeder in terms of loose offerings, the fewer bites you got. But it was literally one a chuck, a fish a chuck, skimmer breams, averaging about a pound. I had some about 2 or 3, but I was catching 15 pound an hour, easy, which was a cracking day's fishing. I fished for about 3 hours, 3.5 hours, and I had 50 pound of bream easy, skimmers and one thing another. I had 1 perch, and that was it. It was all skimmers. So I thought, come down today, overcast, not too cold. Fished again today. This time I brought my pole. So I'm still fishing a feeder line at 30 metres, and I'm fishing my pole at 14.5. And it's been good on the clicker. We've fished less than 2 hours so far, and I've got 23 pound on the clicker. I've had 1 bream that's probably gone 5 pound, a couple around the 2 pound mark, and plenty of 1 pound fish. I've just fished my pole line, and I've had about 8 fish off it, and the bites was getting a little bit slower, so I've stopped fishing that completely. Gone back on the feeder, topped up with a ball with some casters in, and I shall leave that now for probably 20 minutes, half hour, chuck the feeder again, and see how I get on. So it's always useful to rest lines, especially in winter, especially when you're skimmer fishing as well, because if you do plunder them, they do back off, and it's quite difficult to get them back. Also, saying that, sometimes when you're silver fishing, it's best to concentrate on one line and make that line work, which kind of dictates the other one that I've just said. So you really do have to be careful and play it a little bit by ear. But I just wanted to talk to you about Baden Hall really. I've been here a few times, never really took a great deal of notice of it. But I'll tell you something, folks, for those who will just want to go out with a pint of maggots, half a bag of ground bait or whatever it is, if you're anywhere near here and you want to fish for bites, get on this middle pool. Honest to God, this place must be absolutely crawling with skimmers, absolutely crawling with them. I mean, it is. I mean, I know I've been on here now for 4.5 minutes and I haven't had a bite, but this is probably the longest I've waited since I've been in for a bite, which is sod's law, I guess. But But some fantastic fishing here. I mean, I know the carp anglers, you get a lot of biffy boys on here. How well they do, I don't know. It's not my kind of fishing. And I don't suppose you could really target the carp in terms of match style tactics, I guess. I mean, it's not to say you won't catch one or two of them, but I think it's more of a big fish water, if I'm honest. But the silverfish fishing, I don't think I've ever fished a place better. I generally believe I haven't fished a place better. And this place is unbelievable. Unbelievable. So I just want to talk through my pole line. I'm fishing it with, fishing it with ground bait. I've got two bags of ground bait, F1 Sweet Black, and the other one is another one by Sonic Baits. Yeah, So Natural Bream. Quarter of this to just under half a bag of the F1 Sweet gives it a nice dark caramel kind of mix, if you like. Mixed in just a few casters, just a handful of casters, nothing else. Because like I say, I don't want to be putting too many loose offerings on the bottom. But yeah, I balled in 4 balls. Well, I cupped in 4 balls, didn't chuck them in. Otherwise they'd probably end up somewhere south of Birmingham. But yeah, I cupped in 4 balls, just neat ground bait, one with some casters in, left it for an hour, jumped on it, and it was really good. I've been switching between wormhead, double maggot, triple pinky, couple of casters, just keep variating it to keep bites coming, and it's been really good. It's just under 6 foot where I am, about 5.5 foot. So yeah, I've got a wire stem drill and float on. See if you can see this. IS2, 0.6 gram. Really easy. Just a bulk. I think I'm at number 9s, I think. With a 5-inch hook length with a Guru F1 maggot on. 6 hollow, plenty of stretch. You need something with a little bit of body, because you're striking through 6 foot of water, so you need something that's going to be able to set that hook. But it's a little bit heavy, if I'm honest with you, but it's not too bad though. It's not too bad. But at the end of the day, you know, it's mid-January. It's cold. Rob's out on the bank catching fish, and I'm sure, like me, there's some of you, and I'm sitting at home looking through the window thinking, oh God, I need to get out. Well, get out. You know, whenever you can, get a day where, you know, fish comfortable. Do you know what I mean? I mean, I've got the wind coming from my right to my left, but I've got a tree there, so it's not too bad. You know, I've got 3 jumpers on, 2 t-shirts, I've got me waterproofs there if I need them, 2 pairs of trousers, 3 pairs of socks. You know, so, and I'm not cold one bit. No point fishing in the cold. Fishing's meant to be enjoyable. If you sat here in pain, it ain't enjoyable. So forget it. So, you know, pick your day. Make sure you're dressed appropriately. Get to a place where you're going to get some bites. At least that way, when you go home or whatever, you can actually say, you know what? I went out, I caught some fish. That's what it's all about. But no, absolutely beautiful place. This is a beautiful place. He's got some bloody money, the bloke who owns it, I tell you. It is a bit of a specimen boy's kind of dream place, if you like. He's got fish in one pool up to 55 pound, I think, in the quarry. But this middle pool, absolutely crawling with fish. it's probably kind of one of them places, you know, where we've all known over the years. I don't think you could tell what you've actually got in here. I don't think he would even know what he's got in here. I mean, I have seen carp come out. I've had carp out of here myself. Apparently they're catching roach to over £1, some of the carp boys. Well over £1. I've had bream to over £5 in here. I've had perch pushing £1. You know, there's got to be some eels and stuff in here. So yeah, get yourself down here. Get yourself down here. At the end of the day, sitting at home in front of the telly or doing whatever you're doing, you know, this is good practice. Good practice for when the weather warms up and you're out more, out and about a little bit more. You know, you're testing your lines, you're perfecting your casting, your feeding, whatever it may or may not be. You're not going to do that stuff where you are. Okay. So, folks, all the best. I'll try and upload a video again soon. Now work's calmed down a little bit and I'm out on the bank a little bit more. Hopefully, all being well, I should be able to do a few more videos. And I want to give you a bit of a diary over my year with my match fishing. Last year I was in 2 clubs and I was fishing every week. But, the problem was that I worked nights, so I was literally having to finish work and then go fishing straight after work, which isn't great because half the time I couldn't see me bloody float, and some nights I had work on the Sunday night as well, so I was getting like 3 hours sleep and it was really knocking me about. So I didn't enjoy last year at all. But this year I'm dropping out of one of the clubs, so I'm only in the one club which I can solely focus on. And hopefully I can organise and arrange my days off so I can actually have some rest either before or after the match, which in turn hopefully means I'm going to fish a little bit better and enjoy it a little bit more, and hopefully the results will get a little bit better for me. Who knows, eh? But yeah, I want to keep a blog of that and get that posted online. But yeah, all the best, gents. Get yourself out there, yeah?